Mr. Daps and Johnny 5, a new show every week. So give a snap and raise your mug for the corner full of geeks.
Welcome to Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. Daps.
And I'm Johnny 5.
And why are you Johnny 5 tonight?
Because I have spent not 5 of the last 6 days working on surprise number 1, which we have still been fighting with.
We're going to surprise you with, though, right?
We will surprise you with it.
Absolutely. In fact, how are we going to... Should we surprise them now?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Guess what you get to do? You get to click on this link.
Yep. Is it? Ow, that tickles. The link is right on my shoulder.
But it's better than pie in your face, isn't it?
Depends on our viewership. It really does.
I think we're at like 250 or something.
250? Okay, so
we
we're
got
getting
halfway
closer.
there.
Okay.
So, should we extend it another week?
If
500 views for this video.
And I will get a pie.
And he will get a pie in his face. In fact, if you want, you can decide who will put the pie in his face. Because we could see if maybe we could get Kate to come in. Mm-hmm. I know she would probably be willing to put a pie in your face.
Oh, I bet you.
Yeah, so you could decide if you want.
So anyone in the Daps world?
If they're available.
If they're,
Yeah. So maybe like a first, second, and third choice. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you know, I don't have any problem doing it if you'd like. So, yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Tonight has been a very special night.
It has so many special
Way back
things.
in New York, something unique has happened.
Yes, it has.
Something unique and magical that we've been hoping would happen for a long time.
Hoping, wondering.
Actually, I've been hoping it wouldn't happen because I figure the longer it doesn't happen, the funnier it's gonna be.
Yeah, absolutely.
And kind of like your glasses.
My what?
Kind of like your glasses.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. So, Spider-Man
has opened.
What's the full title of it again?
Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark.
Turn Off the Dark.
Yes, the dark is on and it needs to not be on anymore.
Because that's what this whole opening, whatever, has been for Spider-Man.
Yes. Is darkness.
Darkness.
And how many injuries have there been?
9?
5.
5?
There have been 5 injuries.
So you can never go see the show.
No.
It would be disastrous.
Yes. And I hear that even like there was a production of Phantom of the Opera next door and like a chandelier crashed.
In fact, more than once.
Yeah, like every night.
I heard it was happening every night that it was open.
Yeah, because something about the rigging of the Spider-Man ruined the stability. I'm making things up at this point.
But if you've seen Phantom of the Opera, you know what we're saying is true.
If you haven't, then I ruined it.
We're sorry.
Yeah.
So anyway, tell us about Spider-Man. Because you had an interesting article that you found earlier tonight.
I don't remember where I put it. It's somewhere on my Zoom. On my Zoom.
And we are tired
That just happened. Alright, here it is.
Okay. Tell us about Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, Turn Off the Dark. So those of you who don't know, the music for the musicale was written by Bono and The Edge. Who were at the opening.
At the opening
and I was amused because there were critics who were saying that it was an epic flop. And that it may rank among the worst musicals ever made.
Sweet.
And
that's because they haven't seen ours yet.
Right.
Or not. What was the one we're going to write? Disney?
We're going to write Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, so our Alice in Wonderland, maybe it can surpass this.
Yeah. Now there's a bar that has been set.
And we have to aim under it.
Exactly.
Awesome.
It's a limbo competition.
That's cool.
But the thing that I found funny was like Bono was actually on record as saying that he didn't entirely disagree with
read that
the
part.
reviews.
That was interesting.
Which part?
Cool fact while he's looking this up is I was the one that told him that it opened tonight. He wasn't aware that it opened.
Yeah.
I'm quite proud of myself.
I haven't been by my news filters recently, so... So he said, it might have been a little hard for some other people to hear around here to take that, but we won't disagree with the New York Times. That's the sort of stuff we were saying backstage. So
read the part about Julie Taymor.
Oh, yeah, there's...
that was good, too.
Yes. Achoo!
You're blind!
I can't read anymore.
Maybe you can see now.
I can see better. This is weird.
Amazing. Do you need your banana phone?
Why? To read?
Sure, I don't know. You want to read it to them with the banana phone? You lost one prop, so I was going to give you another.
So the part about Julie Taymor...
It's right here. See? Banana phone. See?
was, let's see. Should we do, where, I found it.
By the way, I liked all the comments last week of how we're going green by using banana phones. That was clever.
Yes, we are.
Okay,
It's,
so continue. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not.
Did you
oh,
lose
there
it?
it is. There it is.
There, it's right there.
The last version of Turn Off the Dark had a lot of magic and mysterious stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was beautiful, actually, in so many ways. It didn't cohere. Is one of them.
It's because they kept falling off the stage.
Yeah. It really makes it hard for continuity. Yeah.
When you're dead.
A little bit.
Yeah, it's better to have the actors return the next night.
If any of you caught this, one of the actors had like a 30-foot drop.
I think we talked about it.
I lost the call. Yeah, and he was interviewed in this same article, which I'm getting
now.
I'm getting off of ABC. There's no one on the other end. They hung up already.
Are you gonna go get it?
Looks like your dog's about to. But the guy who fell is back in the show.
Which is really cool.
Yeah,
Opening
so
night,
cool
he's
for
back.
him. He's insane.
Yeah, because he's doing the same thing again.
Hearing about the stunts.
Yeah.
But he has some quotes in here, and he seems to be fine, like not traumatized or anything. It just simply
I'm traumatized just hearing about this.
Yeah. So just somebody didn't clip the. Like, he jumped and midway through realized that whatever he was supposed to be attached to was not actually attached.
And he's going, it says at one point he's going like 40 to 45 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That's like Splash Mountain.
Yeah.
Can you imagine diving down Splash Mountain
with a bungee cord attached to you?
Yeah, except for no bungee cord.
Yeah, well, there's supposed to be a bungee cord.
There's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway.
So, Spider-Man is now on Broadway.
If any of our viewers are in New York and have an opportunity to see Spider-Man, I really do want to get like a first-hand account.
Maybe Steve Landis will go there.
Steve Landis, if you're watching, go see Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark. Get a comp ticket if you can, and just I want to know.
Maybe a press ticket. How cool would that be?
That'd be cool.
We should try.
Cool. Call us
if you want it. We'll try to put that up for you.
It's 1-800-BANANA, and that's our direct line.
And for the rest of you, if you're not following Steve Landis on Twitter yet, do it now, because he's awesome.
Right, like pause the video, open up a new tab in the browser.
Yeah.
If you paused it now, you're not hearing these instructions.
In fact, we're going to put a link down underneath in the comments section.
Yeah.
Or the information section, whatever it is. But, okay, enough about New York.
Yeah. Let's come back to California.
Right?
Yes.
You
talk about stuff in California?
Yes, because what happened on Saturday, do you know? Of course not, because it's Disney related.
Oh.
Okay, then what happened on Saturday? I told you, like, 15 minutes ago.
You expect me to listen to these things?
No, they do.
Let's call it.
I don't expect anything.
The 1 year anniversary.
There we go.
World of Color.
Thank you. You remembered. I'm proud of you.
Come on, I know this stuff.
You didn't know it.
Thank you for the sign. 1 year anniversary of World of Color.
How cool is that?
That's very cool.
And we had Bellhop Murray write an awesome post on Geeks Corner about it.
Yeah, I'm actually really happy with World of Color, especially because I was able to go see it past couple of weeks, and they keep adding new things. So it's like what Fantasia was originally intended to be.
Yeah, very much. It's like a living.
Yeah, and because
3D,
there aren't. Yeah, because there aren't.
You get wet.
That's true. That's very true. Because there aren't rehearsals or like live performances or anything. I'm going to say it would be fairly simple, but it's complex.
It's a computer programming thing.
Yeah, you program a new section, and it would be relatively easier to incorporate that than to hold rehearsals with 30 people and try and get them to learn a new thing. So it's comparatively easier to add and
I'm sure it's less manpower.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. What's your favorite section?
Oh, my favorite section. I would actually say just around the river bend from Pocahontas.
Really?
Yeah,
just that part where she's coming over with the big trumpet fanfare. It is a really powerful moment.
I think part of it is just I like the song and I like the section of it that they grabbed. But more than that, because I had to go through the show in my head, my favorite part
your first favorite.
My first favorite, my top favorite, my little more favorite.
Grape,
not cherry. But if they don't have grape, it's like, okay, cherry's favorite anyway.
If you know that reference, comments.
You're cool. No, it's the...
Cool, is that the word?
Yeah,
you're cool.
You're in with the cool group. Fist bump the screen
exactly.
right now. Psh, we explode. Anyway, it's
what's really cool about this right now? I'm sorry, I'm going to interrupt you. We are monitoring our Twitter as we write this.
Yeah.
And I just got a tweet from D-Land Obsession, asking us as we film this, has it really been a year already?
Yes.
It has been, which is why we're talking about it. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but that was just too
if
cool.
if you're on our Twitter account, you now know the precise time that we filmed this.
Yeah. Okay, so keep going.
So my favorite part of World of Color has to be the minor version of April Showers.
Mm-hmm. That is really cool.
With the windmill, like just a great arrangement of a couple of songs. It really just gloriously creepy. I love it.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's my favorite.
I like the beginning and the end.
Cool.
Sorry.
Short answer.
Short, easy.
I also like. I'm impressed with the transition between the Finding Nemo whale and the Fantasia 2000 whale section.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's the same 3D whales,
Mm-hmm.
so it's just a seamless transition between.
Yeah.
Wonderful. It's a good show in general. If you haven't seen it, then go see it.
Really, I don't mind any of it. I like it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. Is there anything else you want to talk about tonight?
We had a request.
We did have a request.
We posted on Twitter, any requests for Geeks Corner, and we did have
and
one.
we actually listen
One. Yeah, of
when
course
people
listen.
talk to us.
Yeah, because otherwise we would be deaf, and that would
That's
not...
not what we'd be. We'd be guys. Oh, wait, we are guys.
I'm sorry, you're right. I'm only a man.
And you didn't have that written down. I'm really impressed.
I remember things
Mm-hmm.
sometimes.
Yeah. So the request was...
The request was, what are our favorite hidden spots in Disneyland?
Basically, they wanted a tour of Disneyland from
but
our
not
perspective.
the mainstream things.
So what are some of our favorites?
Oh, there's a castle.
So
everyone can see the castle.
if you guys like this, we will occasionally tell a favorite spot at Disneyland. So I'm going to let you go first.
My favorite spots are actually the two wooden...
Just one. I'm sorry.
Well, they're
one spot.
They're like within walking distance from each other.
One spot.
Because the whole park isn't within you.
Yeah, because you can't walk through the whole park.
No, they count as one. It's
okay.
over by the Carnation Plaza Gardens where the swing dancing is, things like that.
Yeah, over there.
There's two wooden bridges. One's white, and one's just wooden.
And
colored.
one's arched and one's flat, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I know which ones you're talking about.
But both of those bridges.
The arched one is by the light that never goes off.
The ghost light.
I guess I don't know.
Those of you in theater, there's a.
The light that
you
never
always
goes
leave
off
a
is-
light on, so that nobody
to keep
walks
the
into
ghosts.
It's mostly so no one walks into a pitch black theater and stub their toe on the stuff that people left in the middle of the room.
Because I was going to say, if we need to look for ghosts, Francis and I,
Yes,
we're good ghost hunters. It's not the music we use, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So what's your favorite spot?
Why is that your favorite spot?
Oh, I just like them. No, it's just really well made.
Okay, so it's just
it's
like
just
a feel-good
aesthetically,
spot?
yeah,
Or, okay.
yeah. Like if you stand over there and watch the swing dancing, there's just something poetic about it. I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm going to go for a spot most people wouldn't guess that is one of my favorites, and it's not always open, so it's kind of one of those things that's
Winnie
hit
the
or
Pooh.
miss. No.
The Winnie the Pooh ride.
No, that's not it. Oh, I'm sorry. It's close to that, though.
Oh, okay.
Actually, if you go to Hungry Bear Restaurant...
Splash Mountain.
No, it's not an attraction.
Oh.
Behind Hungry Bear, as you're going around the rivers of America, there's a little walkway that goes underneath the seating area, the upper deck. And there's, if you go all the way past the upper, like all the way to the end of the upper deck, there's some stairs that come down, and there's this little walkway that goes along the rivers of America, and there's often like little cats there, and there's like a little rock wall you can sit on, and it's just this really quiet place. They close it a lot when there's Fantasmic or something, just because that's where they load things and transfer cast members or whatever. But occasionally it's open, and when it's open, it's a great place to sit and watch the Mark Twain and the Columbia or Canoes or whatever.
But of course, now that we've promoted this,
everybody's going to go there.
It'll be so crowded all the time.
Because we have so many
loud.
people watch this show.
Absolutely. We had 250.
200, almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
You never know. But it's a fun little
hidden
spot.
Disney treasures.
It's a nice little quiet spot that it's just a nice place to go hang out. Read. If you're one of the crazy people like me that like to go read at Disneyland.
The Star Tours line. I actually waited in the whole like
You
hour
read
and a
in the
half
Star
line.
Tours line, or?
No.
Oh, okay.
But in that like universe room, before you even get into the building,
The big one.
There was someone reading on one of the trash cans in there. I'm like, that's the worst lighting in
That
the
is kinda
entire
weird.
park.
Yeah, that's bad for your eyes.
Yeah, if you were that person, I want to know what you were reading and why.
I don't know why this reminds me of this, but this reminds me of this. I'm tired. Leaving Starbucks earlier tonight, walking out the door, and you know they have those big cement round garbage cans?
Yes.
There was a guy sitting cross-legged on top of that. He was just sitting there looking forward.
Did he look trashy?
Deadpan.
Because he was in a trash can.
The puns are back.
Woo!
Wow, what did you...
2 drums and a cymbal fall down a cliff. Ba-dum-tsh. It's... Because that's the sound that would happen if...
So anyway, he was sitting on this garbage can and he just stared at people as they walked by, and it was really creepy.
That's fantastic. Were there any cameras anywhere?
No, I kind of wish I had one with me because it really was interesting.
Speaking of cameras in a Starbucks, do you want to tell that story? Or?
What camera in a Starbucks?
The other fun thing that you saw.
Oh, so here's another random Starbucks story. Since we just became a Starbucks show.
Sure.
So I'm sitting at Starbucks with Kate as we're working on DNN for last week because it was Kate and I because somebody had to go on vacation for a day.
You need relaxation.
Whatever.
Sometimes. Ain't nothing like the great outdoors.
You don't know how much. Keep going. Yeah. Whatever.
It's time for a vacation.
Yes, it is. I'm gonna go on a vacation over this night.
That's quite a drive. Anyway,
yes.
Story.
So, walk into Starbucks, open the door, dead silence. Everybody's looking different directions, and my first thought is, oh my gosh, they're getting robbed. Because it's like, you walk in, and everybody's silent, and there's the guy with the gun, wanting the money, whatever.
Does this happen often?
No.
Okay.
But that's, in my head, that's how it would work. Like in TV shows or movies or whatever. And a couple seconds later, this guy starts belting Reflections from Mulan. And he sang the entire song. It was like 3 or 4 minutes long. Maybe longer, I don't know. He kind of skipped keys a couple of times. But he had a decent voice.
It was a cappella.
Yeah, he had a decent voice. And it was really loud. And the store was empty.
The only noise going on.
And it was the only noise because everybody else was looking a different direction and trying to sink into their chairs and disappear. He did get an applause at the end of the show.
Yeah.
And we found out that he works at Medieval Times and that Pirate one next door.
Yeah.
And he wants to work at Disney. So, Disney, if you want a singer, go to Starbucks. Cause
that's where they go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's my random Starbucks story for the night. Mm-hmm. And
I think we're getting close to...
We are totally out of time.
Yeah.
But you wanted me to tell a Starbucks story, so...
I was asking if you wanted to, and you did, so you did. And you
I thought I didn't have a choice.
Oh, no. You
actually, I do have a choice. What?
Yeah, of all people. No, I'm going to make you tell a story. No,
Mr. Daps.
Tell that story, Mr. Daps.
And with the end of that story comes the end of our show, so we'll see you around the corner.
Geek out.
That's all, folks, it's time to go. We'll be back next week. Hang on tight, we'll see you around the corner.